Alright, being the demon lord that I am going with the sword. It's a personal weapon. When slicing through a man, you get that personal feedback. Yes. So I've got my new abilities. My cuts. My swings. My bleeds. Of course, the one downside is I've noticed that the animation for this doesn't play well in the air. Shame that. I'm ready to be a tanky tank.
Take this. Our age's instrument of chaos. The flash mob, the riot, the anonymous source, the grainy videos of atrocity. We shall be in contact.
I can select a new weapon to try out, or other styles. One I've chosen, it's time to leave. So I now must locate the head of the dragon. Sabotage specialist? Explosives? What about mobility?
Welcome to the Dragon. Sorry about the rough handling. Time's short and we don't have the luxury of a soft landing. I'm Bong Cha. I'm the voice of the Dragon. You don't speak with the child. You don't speak with the monks. You speak with me. You get your instructions from me. That's how it works. Are we clear? We believe in free will, within boundaries. I'm gonna set those boundaries for you, and then it's up to you to make your own choices. We all have a role to play, and we're all part of the dragon. The head, the mouth, the claws and fire. Even the dust and debris swept along in our wake. We're all part of the equation, the reality disruption. We're agents of chaos, and we do what needs to be done to shape the future. We do what is necessary. At this moment, new systems are forming on Solomon Island. Think of it like the weather. A storm is brewing, and you're the butterfly. You need to flap your wings. Add another chaotic event to the mix. Aside from our rivals on the Council, no one's getting in or out of Solomon Island. The only road is through Agartha, and your kind has the right-of-way in there. There are predictions. Models. But even if I did show them to you, you wouldn't have a clue how to read them. Trust us to know where you'll be useful, where you'll be able to disrupt and add discord. The Templars and the Illuminati are racing to unlock the secrets of Solomon Island. We could wait and let them tear each other apart, but there are designs, models, awaiting new data, fresh agitators, acts of gentle terror. It's time to leave.
Kid looks stoned, to be quite honest. Lot of exposition going on here. The story is definitely usually told from one person's perspective. The explanations are kind of interesting. I like the whole chaos theory thing behind the dragon. But I would kind of like a little more organic feel to the story, I think. At least the way it's being presented. Let me see. Okay. Sprinting. Oh, okay. Chaos practice. So this is the practice here. This is a dungeon mission. You can only have one dungeon mission. Main mission, faction action, sabotage, investigation, side missions, and you can have up to 3 side missions. So that's what all that's about. Okay. Let's move on. I've discovered the bike shop. Can't do anything with the owner, but there is some lore here. Entrance to Agartha. This is interesting. Oh, what's this over here? Achievements. I have gained an achievement. They all still say 0. Guess maybe they're just not working.
Hello? Yes? Now this is the Hollow Earth, Agartha. I do hope you're not here for the local service. It's running somewhat tardy. By my watch, it's 100 years overdue at 1/4 the hour. Judging from the cut of you, you're more of a world traveller. Well, you've come to the right place. This underground realm, like the Great British Rail System, is the very model of efficiency. Agartha's thoroughfares sprout from the Tree of Life and connect back to the surface. Distance and time bend in here. Why, you can cross the globe in a brisk walk. Of course, it's perfectly safe. No one's entirely sure how it works. Quite bedeviled, the science boffins, but I'm assured they have their top men on it. Top men. Now you'll need one of these. Mind your fingers. Thank you. Fascinating devices. Fortunately, there's still enough to hand out like sweets. Consider it your anchor to the Hollow Earth. It can return you here in a flash, proverbially and quite literally. Well then, onwards to the New England coast, what?
What? Well then. I have no idea what's going on here. This is interesting. Okay, so these must be the starting hubs. Seoul, England, and New York. Cool. Can I go to New York? I can. Let's not do that just yet, though. So, the way it seems here is that the 3 factions that we have available here in the beta are only a sample. I believe there's going to be more. I do not know. Very interesting. I was not expecting this that I'm running across right now. This whole... I mean, this makes sense, seeing as it's called the Secret World and all, but... you know, when they tout it as a modern-day MMO kind of thing, I was not expecting all this. They just turn and point. That's what they do. That's awesome.
I suppose one day my services will no longer be required to man the platforms. Modernisation encroaches on us all. Ticket machines, indeed. Good for addition, I don't doubt. Always with the correct change. Yet, somewhat lacking in the human touch. Like my thunderous mechanical companions here. Topside speaking, I admit to falling a touch behind the times. Out of date. Well, you understand, though, a massive flora-mechanical network won't run itself. One always finds something needing doing down here.
Interesting.
Cheerio.
Lore. More buzzing. Whoa! Wow, so that's fast travel, huh? There's Kingsmouth Town. That is pretty cool. You just step to the next place and it takes you to the next area. It's the Savage Town. Alright, well, let's go where we're supposed to go, shall we? I have to admit, this game has very interesting graphics. I think it's very well done. Okay, I got an achievement. You're hired. More lore, the buzzing. What is this? You may now resurrect at the Anima Well. Okay. So, let me see. I've got my map here. I can look at my global map. Interesting. I'm way down here. Dairuk Tinmao. Okay, that's the PvP map. I can zoom out or in. Oh, I can even drag it a little bit.
Oh, don't worry, kid. You haven't gone back in time. I just happen to be the last of the cowboys. Got your southern welcome right here. Mesquite beans, Texas style. Good ought to face evil on a full stomach. Name's Boone. I'm a troubleshooter. You and I need to have a little powwow before you go shooting for trouble. Chaos theory is all well and good in theory, but what we're dealing with here is chaos in practice. And what'll a dragon make of that? Sure, you can be divided in purpose, but we gotta stand united against darkness. This ain't my first rodeo. I know we're gonna need all the unity we can get. Don't mean to say you stepped into hell, but when the wind blows west, you can just about smell the brimstone. All we know is death and fog came from the sea, or someone brought it back with them. And if I was a gambling man, I'd put money on that someone still being around. Bunch of survivors holed up in Kingsmouth Town. Follow that main road and the sound of gunfire, you'll come to the sheriff's office. Kid, whatever your reasons for being here, you find out what those people died for, and you bring a reckoning.
Fistful of zombies.
I come from the South. The real old South. My partner Wolf and I ride for a higher authority. When you need to know us, you'll know us. You got a whole lot to learn about the secret world first, kid. And when you're all learned up, then you gotta understand what you learned.
Jack Boone has a zombie problem. He shoots them, but they keep coming back. Finding out more about zombies, what makes them tick, could go a long way towards solving that problem. Okay, Tier 1, Jack Camp is literally surrounded by zombies. Help him keep their numbers down. 50,000 experience. Let's do that.
This forest crawls. Gets my fingers itching for two matters. One, the other, figuring out a way to keep them down. It ain't right the way the dead walk the earth. They deserve their 6 feet, same as everyone else. I've sworn to keeping guard here, and you've got places to be. But nothing's stopping you from culling the herd as you go. Hell, figure out what makes them tick, and how to make that ticking stop, and I'll buy you a beer at the apocalypse. So go on, kid. Saddle up. The end of the world waits for no man.
Dead. Interesting. So it looks like my quest is all done in this little red area. Okay. Okay, right-click a loot bag to view its contents. Press V to auto-loot everything in the vicinity. Okay. Oh, hi! Ah, there's a loot bag. 310 Pax Romana. Alright, let me see. This is my highest damage. Single target. 5 enemies, 5 meter radius. Deals 88, 7. Interesting, that's actually better than my delicate strike. That's 48, that's not as good. Compared to my passives, though. The penetration delicate strike is a little better because of penetration, and I gain a heal when I penetrate, so yeah. Okay, so I do more damage with balanced blade, but... Oh, really? Oh, they do keep getting back up. That's kind of cool. And I can't keep spamming it because I need at least something on the weapons bar. Cool. Tier 2. Okay, so it's a multi-tiered quest here. So I've killed the zombies around his camp. So now I just jump on the cars. Kinda wanna find out what's south of here. Condition 17S, I guess that's a placeholder. Kill 10 zombies. That's pretty cool, and apparently you have a pretty high regeneration outside of combat, because my health goes up pretty quick. What's over here? I'm just kind of exploring. I'm a man with a sword killing zombies. You know, I think that alone has made me like this game. Oh, okay, that's just a direct path to the Savage Coast. Cool. Alright, let's sprint. Okay, so I have to ignite gas cans and draw zombies into the fire. Could just keep following the quest road, but man, look at all these zombies out here. This is kind of neat. Makes me want to kind of want to explore and see what's out here. Just run past that zombie. He doesn't care. What's this? Floor. Wow, this is pretty neat. Hello. Come into the fire, my pretties. "25 days later." He's just kind of spamming zombie death. Burn in righteous hellfire. Try and help him out. I don't know if he needs it or not. Whoops. Well played, sir. Well played. Illuminati. Start the nearby item mission. Tracker on the right will change to track it. Policeman's corpse. Normal. Note on the dead policeman's hand. Ask him to get more ammunition and then return to the sheriff's office ASAP. This policeman obviously can't return, but is the ammo still entirely needed? Alright, note says don't try to be a hero, just get back the ammo you can find and get the hell back here. Lives depend on it. Notice signed Deputy Andy. The sheriff's office in town is clearly in distress. You better grab the ammo from the pickup and find Deputy Andy. Let's do it. So what tier is this? That is a... It's side quest, okay. So if I grab ammo... Alright, so what is my main quest right now? Examine the half-eaten corpses, which are over here. What the hell? Oh god.